Welcome to episode 676 of Apartment Hacker. This is Mike Bruno, and Apartment Hacker. It is my mission to tease out human potential in the multifamily space. So before we get started today, I want to give a shout out to Ashley Jones. She was the latest member. Actually, not the latest member. I'm really behind giving shout outs to people who have signed up for Apartment Hacker. But Ashley Jones was somewhere back there, and I want to welcome her to the community. She is also a Radco residential director of operations and an integral part to our team. So shout out to Ashley. She also has a newborn baby who is absolutely adorable at home. So she's out right now, but we'll be back soon. So anyway, shout out to you. Wanted to talk today about the action of self-awareness. And I think self-awareness is something that is really under-promoted many times in a business setting, in the sense that a lot of times, especially in the multifamily space, especially in the property management space, especially at the site level where there is a heightened sense of emotion ongoing on a daily basis. And whatever that stimulus might be, the resident walking in the front door with the phone ringing, with a team member having an off day, and a whole host of other things, it just sets the stage for lots of emotionally loaded situations and circumstances. And a person who doesn't have a great sense of self-awareness is very overwhelmed by that. And a lot of times emotion will hijack logic, and your actions as a result of stimulus in the environment are less than wonderful for whoever you might be speaking to or with at a given moment. In other words, your customer service, your team member service will suffer because you don't have great self-awareness. So it's important. I want to say it's very, very important in the year of 2019, where you get really in tune with self-awareness and understand that when you get hijacked emotionally, it's better to take a step back, remove yourself from a situation, think through what you might do in terms of a response, and then come back to a scenario. It's okay to say to someone, even a consumer, look, I can feel myself getting a little overwhelmed by this circumstance, and I understand that it is my position as a customer service agent to serve you well. So I'm going to ask your permission for me to step away from this conversation for just a second so I can gather myself and I can come back to it with a right mind, so that my emotions are not hijacking my logic, so we can talk through this scenario. It's okay to ask for permission like that. I think many times we think, despite the circumstance, we've got to serve. That is not the case. I think anybody who is reasonable in nature would understand and absolutely respect the idea that you're self-aware enough to step away from a circumstance or a situation that's hijacking you in order to gather yourself so you can come back and provide high-level customer service, whether it be to a team member, or it be to a consumer, it be to a vendor, or it be to any other person that might be visiting your asset during the course of a day or a week, or etc. So self-awareness in 2019, it's been a theme of sorts for a very long bit of time, but I think in 2019, if you don't have self-awareness, you better go get some. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.